Hey, so hi guys. My video just started randomly while I'm watching Vosh watch Clavicular. That guy, that Clavicular kid, idiot. Straight up idiot. He don't want to like hang out with any girls or go on dates with any girls unless he gets his return on investment by videotaping it. And there's no other reason to go out on dates unless you're going to get something in return, and meaning the video. And he puts down other people, says, "Oh, you're a Chad, you're a Stacy, you're a this, you're a that, you're a subhuman because you don't have the perfect jawline." But a lot of these guys, they're going like this. Like, I'll show you. See my jawline? Weak, right? But if I go, and then they'll take a picture of themselves doing that. In that picture, I have a perfect jawline for a girl, or maybe even for a dude. I don't even know, because some of these guys are very feminine. Anyway, and also, yeah, he's got the balls to put down people, even though it looks like his tongue is too short for his mouth. So he never got, like mine would be too if I didn't get that thing cut under my tongue when I was young. And he's always sweaty, and he's always high, and he's always either high or sick, dope sick. He looks dope sick in most. At the end of an interview, always go to the end, and you'll see that he starts getting dope sick and starts sweating. So he's got to end the interview by calling this other person disingenuous because they like the way they look and they don't care about all that shit. Anyway, I'm drinking tea today because I ran out of creamer. And I videotaped it earlier, getting the creamer. Wait, where is it? Is it there? Let's see, yeah. I had the creamer, the coffee. Oh, it's the water pot boiling, and then I poured the water in the cup. I was like pretending to play soft music. Oh, let me put that down. To have like, what's it called? Aesthetic. That's the word I was trying to figure out yesterday. Some of these artists, like Valerie Lynn, Jasmine, they're the only two I got. There's so many of them though. They have an aesthetic that I think I would call it the beige aesthetic for artists. And it's so soft and sweet, and they're like drinking tea and then putting their fresh flowers in a vase, and then they get their watercolors out, and then they draw this perfect paint. Oh God, I wish I could do all that. Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I'm like all over the place. I'm like, oh God, my video just turned on for no reason. I might as well go now. So anyway, I need caffeine, and this tea is supposed to have caffeine in it. It's for energy. Ooh. So let me just squeeze this real quick. Wait, maybe I'm supposed to have you guys hear the squeeze. You hear that? No, I don't know. Maybe you can. This microphone is a lot stronger than it should stay like arm's length away from my mouth because I'm always blowing it out, going, "Hey guys!" Sorry, I'm sorry. Anyway, today I was thinking. Today I was thinking, I showed you guys my house yesterday. The day before that, I was showing you guys my paints, my different paints, and acrylic inks, that kind of paints. Anyway, thinking about showing you my watercolor paints. I have a ridiculous amount of art supplies, I've spent so much money on art supplies, and it's a ridiculous amount. I would like to go up to $10,000. I would say easily. So today, let me just move my tea over here. And my honey pot over there. And my water jug. I try to drink one of these every day, and I should be drinking two. All right, which one should I start at? Okay, I can pick this out. I'll get this. And get this. This, on the other hand, is gouache. So I'm going to put that over here. And then this counts. And that's gouache. Oh, wait. That's watercolor. Okay. So first off, I'm going to start so I can put it right back. Excuse me. I'm going to start by showing you this. It's ceramic. I really like it. My husband bought it for me, of course, as he always does. And I got Daniel Smith watercolor in there. So I'm going to show you the tubes of that, but I wanted you to see where I put it in. Make sure there's no other thing over here. Let's see. I'm going to put this right here. Now I'm just going to stick this in my hair. Oh, so I measured my dreads yesterday. I put it on Facebook, but some of my dreads go as long as 32 inches. All right, so these two don't count because these are gouaches, so we'll just pull them out for a minute. But my very most expensive watercolor is Daniel Smith, and I got 2 Winsor Newtons, and then one really, really expensive Horam Aquarelle. So, I need to find my glasses. Hold on, let me get my glasses. I know I got a pair over here. I thought I put them. Oh, yeah, it is around my neck. Okay. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. These aren't even the ones that I usually wear. I can't find the other ones. They're all from the dollar store, man. They're so crappy. Even the ones you don't spend $1 on are just as crappy. So anyway, these are my tubes of Daniel Smith. These two right here are the Winsor Newtons. They're both paint. Oh, this is Oswald Gray. Oswald Gray. When you're painting with any color and you need a shade, say the grass is green and you need a shadow from the tree, add this to it, to the same exact color, green, and they'll make the perfect shadow. Okay, that's why I got it. So I got all these Daniel Smiths. I got some big ones too. Like, I got a few of these. And then I got a lot of little ones like this big. The most expensive one in my thing is this one. This one was a lot of money. I thought it was going to be a bigger tube. But I'm showing you those. These are also Daniel Smith. They're Daniel Smith sticks. All right, so what we'll do is I'm going to put them over here so that, yeah, okay. I might even show you some my couple of my gouaches. All right. Whew. Okay, now I got these Paul Rubin tubes. They're really teeny. These are all the colors that were in it. Some of them are gone because I used them all. These were a pretty penny. Then I have these Kuratakis, and then the big one, of course. And then I have, this is just outside the container, the Famois. They're like these grays. They're very, very pretty and they're very flat. And this is my absolute favorite set of watercolor. I always forget how to open it. Okay. They're Mia. They're the best watercolor I've ever used. Especially this blue right here. It's the best dark blue. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. But these are the best watercolors, even above Daniel Smith. Sorry, I'm saying it. That's it. I'm saying it. All right, now. Just trying to put them in there. All right, now let's see if I'm going to get you a little closer for these and drop you down. Okay. So, sorry, I needed to get a sip of tea. All right, these are some random colors from the tubes of Paul Rubin that I put in this thing. This is a ceramic one too. I got a handful still of little ones. Some of these are from different watercolors that I wanted to rearrange, like this Winsor Newton one. Wait, this one I can never open. This one sucks. If you ever find it, this one absolutely sucks dick. Yep, they all fell out. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna pick them up. So the reason why I have some of these, like this one, this extra white. I got so many whites. I take the whites out. Or this one's because I wanted to add some, because you could pull out the squares. These are just empty squares, and then add your own colors in there. So that's what I did. And yeah, these are most of these are Winsor Newtons, but then other ones are like that's Daniel Smith. Yeah, this one's Daniel Smith, this one. So I just wanted to have a little kit like that. But again, here's the horrible thing. Oh, these all Daniel Smith colors are in this little thing. This is from a ketamine pack. You get these ketamines in this little minty flavor, and then you either take a quarter of it or a whole one, but it gives you the perfect watercolor set. And one oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Something fell out. Oh my God. Oh, here it is. This must have been, yeah, this color right here. This is an example. This is a gouache, okay, in the tube that I have. When you squirt it in the watercolors in here, they just stay in there. But if you add a gouache, it shrinks and it falls out if you, yeah. Anyway, all right, so I got 2 koi color sets. Now, I'm showing you guys this for a reason. This is a really good set. Look at those colors. They're really good. It comes with sponge, And it comes with a one of these. That's the back of it. It comes with one of them holders. Oh, paint brushes. I mean, watercolor paint. Oh, like a water. You put water in it. And then is this one. This one also comes with a watercolor pencil, but I have it somewhere else. And it comes with a sponge. These are really nice colors too. So, yes. So I bought these two kits because Becky Cal, C-O-I, she's a watercolorist. And she was using these when I was watching her. And I was like, oh, I need to get those. Then I'll be able to paint like her. That's what happens. Every time I bought one of these, I bought it because I saw a really good watercolor video and they did an amazing job with it. And I was like, oh, I need that watercolor. And I'm telling you, as you see, I got so many. All right, this is a little metal kit that I bought to put some of my tubed watercolors in here, and most of them are the Paul Rubens, and this one, I think this one right here is Daniel Smith. And then, oh yeah, okay, so I bought this kit, the Psy Art Gallery. They're from Russia. Amazing, but that's not what's in here. This is all Paul Rubens colors. Aren't they beautiful colors? They're just absolutely gorgeous. Wait, I got it wrong. Sorry. Yeah, there it is. Wait. Yeah. Okay. There it goes. They're really beautiful. But I put it in this metal tin. Right. This name will come up in a minute. I had gotten, I don't know, 10 of the smaller kits. And they only have like 4 or 6 in them. And, okay, like this one right here. This is from the Psy Art Gallery. This is the like metallic for painting on black paint paper, and you can do it on white colors, but look how beautiful they are. But this is mostly for the black paper. Then I got this one. This is, oh, I don't even remember who made this, but it came with this little holder. Again, and I painted on top of it, so that's why I don't remember the name of it. And some of them are the original, and then other ones because you can take them out and put new ones in them. Look, you can even put some in the middle. And okay, this is our Artistro. These are all gold colors. You gotta check this out. All right, here's the strips. Yeah, I know I have them upside down. Look how pretty they are on black and white paper, mostly black paper. And here's came with this little thing. Look at that. And then it comes with this plastic thing to go over it. And then you can put the white and the black thing in here. Boom. Then you'll know what it's going to look like on the paper. And then, of course, the Gansai. This is a Kuretake paint, too. But these are the, what do you call it, granulating colors. Beautiful. They're beautiful. These are also Kuretake paints, and they're the opal. They're beautiful. They got like a slate, like blue or purple or red to the pearl color. Then I got these two watercolor inks that I wanted to try. They were on sale for $7. Wait, no, $1. That's right. I brought them up to I got it for $1.50 or something like that. $1.50. But on the price tag it said was $6.99 clearance. Now $7. So I had to bring that up. And then when it was like cheap, I'm talking like $1 each, I bought it. And then here's another one that is absolutely gorgeous. This kit. Viva Colors. Viva. That's the one I can never say. It comes in this. You guys see this. It comes in this cork. cork. It's got these beautiful, and they pop out, or they used to pop out when it was in, but they used to just pop out. They were like, here, I'll show you. Look, like this little piece. Oop. You go pop it right back in. They're really, really vivid colors. I mean, very vivid. These, I would say, equal my absolute favorite Mia colors. So these two would probably, if you really want really bright, vivid colors, it would be them two kits. Okay, now, I told you about the Psy colors, right? Or the Psy brand. Let me make sure I'm saying it right, because I might be saying the word wrong. Psy Art Gallery. Now, they came in this kit, but I took them all out. Also got littler kits and took them all out of those. And I put it in this thing. This is one of those water stay wet handy palettes. And you put paper and a sponge in there and it stays wet and stuff. Well, I use it for a Psy watercolor kit. Do I have the... Wait. I want to make sure I have... Okay. It was so hard to make this thing. Look at this. Some of them aren't. Some of them are Winsor Newton colors over here that I just jammed in there just to make space. But all these colors right here, they're all handmade watercolor paints. And they're absolutely gorgeous. And I had to write numbers. Like, here, if you say you want this color right here, you got to go, what color? 4 and 5. Okay, go 5 down, 4 up, like, and then you'll find it. So, anyway, yeah, and then I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to show you my gouache sets. I have the Holbein acrylic gouaches. They're tubes. If you find them at Michael's, they're like $78. I'm sure I didn't spend $78 on them. And then I got this thing. This kit is really cool. I don't remember where I got the paint to squeeze in here. I totally don't remember. And then this one. This is my favorite gouache. It's called Artist Gouache Niji. 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 And it has the colors up here. And they come in this perfect little pot. Perfect color. There's the color when you paint it. They show you a little bit what it would look like if from the darkest to watering it down. And they stay wet. They don't get moldy because they're in this little tube. You take a little bit of paint out, stick it on your palette or whatever, and then use it. Because, where is it? There. The Hemi and the Arteza. Okay, I got this one. And I have 2 big ones. Look, here's the 2 big kits I used to have. Hemi, and I think this is the Maya. So I had 2. They got all moldy. So I got a littler kit thinking this will be better. Let's see. And I ended up throwing away all of those because they got moldy. And I used distilled water only on my paints. And yes, it took longer than normally would happen if you use regular water. But I have no idea why that happened. This kit is sealed really good. This is the Arteza. My husband bought me these because he thought that I liked jelly gouache, which I do not, but these stayed, and I've had this a long time. These have not molded at all. None of this have molded. Let me make sure. Yeah, not one of them. I think because of the seal, it seems to seal really good. And these, again, I don't remember. I had to have bought some kind of kit of jelly gouache in tubes and then squirted it in here. But this has got like a jelly type of feel, plasticky, soft cover. And I don't know what that's from, you know. And none of these are moldy. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I think it's because those bigger ones did not stay sealed. But I'm not really into jelly gouache, so I'm not really good at this. This was not jelly gouache. This was just tubes of gouache squirted in there. These are jelly gouaches. These are the jelly gouaches. And, oh yeah, like, let me see. Some of them might be, hold on. Let me see how, no, I haven't really used these too much. They come in a nice little tube. And we're saying, these two right here, I'll show you what I ended up doing with these. Don't throw these containers away. If you got the Maya, see, this is the same as my favorite watercolor, Maya, but these are really cool if you take out, all right, let's see. So I had to scrape out all that gouache because it was all moldy. But look, these can still, you could still put some water in them and use these. Or, and again, that was the Maya kit. Or, here's the Hemi. What I did with this is I squirt, like, paint. This is acrylic paint. I squirted it in the metal to use. That acrylic paint's still wet. And that's months ago. And it stayed wet inside this kit. So if you ever get rid of, you know, if your jelly gouaches get bad, save the kit and use it to make it like, you know, a little, hold on. Use it like a little, like you can bring it out with you, carry it, because it's got this little, cute little carrying case. Bring it with you. It's full of acrylic paint. Use it, throw it on the ground, boop, you're outside painting. It's perfect. I'm telling you, this is like the most perfect thing ever. Get rid of the jelly gouache first out of it. So, okay, let me see. Oh, let me make sure. I wanted to show you all of my watercolor. Okay. Now, okay. Here's one. That's the last one. This is the last one because this has a bunch of, you know, it's basically stained with watercolor, but the colors are still there. You can use them. All right, so here's the thing. I showed you what my favorite watercolor is, and it's these two. This one's going to be my most favorite ever, right? This is the only watercolor I need. I don't need any of this stuff. I kept buying it thinking if I bought the koi, let me make sure I'm saying the words right. If I use the Kuretake, then I'll be able to paint correctly. If I bought these koi watercolor paint kits, then I'll be able to paint better. If I bought the Sai, then I'll be, you know, it goes on and on, right? Daniel Smith, those tubes are so expensive. Like, and those Haram Aguara, I know I'm saying that word wrong. That color, like $40 for that little tube. Seriously? It was $34 or something like that. yo, then I'm going to paint better. It's not that, man. My best friend, Michelle, she did those, I showed you the girls floating underwater. It's a whole series that she does. She uses dollar store watercolors. I've sent her better watercolor kits for herself to use, and she hasn't used them. She uses the dollar store paints. Beautiful paints. Beautiful, beautiful paintings that she makes with dollar store, because that's all she can afford, right? Anyway, don't keep buying the stuff I got, or say you don't know what to buy. Go to the dollar store, apparently, or get something that you can afford. One more thing, but it's not going to make you a better painter if you have this, or if you have this, or if you have this, or if you have one of these. That's not what makes you a better painter. Is, you guys know, practice, right? It does not matter if you can just get a kit. If you guys can just get a kit of colors that you can use, you want to try using, if you want to do watercolor, buy it. Buy what you can afford. $34.